Welcome to the home of the Rockets. Jeff Coed TV live from Gardendale, Alabama, getting ready to host the nearby Blue Devils of Mortimer, Jordan. The great news is we're bringing you softball on a wonderful Thursday night. The bad news, Ariel, welcome in my partner, Ariel Schaefer. I'm Matt Coulter. This is our last broadcast. Where did 2.5 months go?
I have no idea. It's flown by so fast. I remember the first game we were out here. It was freezing.
Yes.
Freezing. And now perfect weather, not too hot, but definitely just winding down such a tremendous softball season. Both Gardendale and Mortimer Jordan did receive votes in the last weekly edition before the playoffs of the Alabama Sports Writers Association poll. So we have definitely a really good one set for us tonight.
There's a look at Kendall. Coach White in her 5th season with the Gardendale Rockets. Her team 24-14. They are without loss in area play, so they're headed for postseason play as well. But Gardendale and Mortimer Jordan did meet earlier this year. Mm-hmm. It was at Mortimer Jordan, and the Lady Rockets won by a score 11-4. I hope we have a game at least that close. I'm anticipating one because here's the one thing that I did read, talk to them in the notes, is that once they got out of spring break, and I don't know if that has anything to do with it, the Lady Blue Devils were a different team.
Yeah, that's just all about finding your rotation in the circle, right? That's all about finding your batting order, your strengths, who's going to be leadoff, who's going to be the bulk of your lineup, where's your power going to come from? Are you going to have bookends with speed? Because a lot of girls are really separating their hands at bat when they do hold the bat. It's a lot of a slapping game. It's a lot of a speed game now. So that just comes with finding some kinks and stuff and really having those good practices over spring break to really decide who this team could be and what they want to be heading into the rest of the year.
All right, I got to ask you this because Caleb Turrentine and we go back and forth all this time. Because, see, I'm a small ball guy. Mm-hmm. Even in baseball, I think even major league players should know how to bunt the baseball mm-hmm. or the softball or whatever the case may be. I like it. It's fast. It's quick. It puts a real emphasis on speed and contact. Are you more of a long ball person?
I really like I think there's nothing more satisfying than a perfectly placed bunt because that just brings a little more action here into the infield, right? But, I mean, there's such great versatility that you have to have now for high school softball players who are trying to make it to the next level. You have to be able to bunt. You have to be able to be really what your coach needs in that time, be able to move people to bases in scoring position, or hey, you need to knock some few out. But I think everyone does love the long ball game in the end.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First of all, for the Blue Devils, coming over from Kimberly, Alabama.
Yeah, no, you have Harper Pridemore, Emma McConnell, Megan Tollert, Leah Wangard, Tatum Hayes, Aubrey Live Oak.
What a great name.
I love that name. Ambry Wilson, Maddie Weldon, Taylon Russell, and then at shortstop we have Keaton White.
All right, in the home dugout, as Coach White told me, and it's in all our notes, it all goes through their center fielder, Emerson Murrell, who's just a terrific softball player. Then you got a couple of Pearsalls in the lineup. Presley is just an 8th grader. Mm-hmm. So, meanwhile, Alexis is a senior, so she's seen a lot of action here at Gardendale High School. There's your starting lineups for tonight's game. The first game, which was JV between MJ and Gardendale, lasted a little bit longer, so that's why we came on the air a little bit. Wow. Good-looking crowd.
Good crowd tonight.
What's a better place to be if you're in Gardendale? If you're watching and nearby, come by. If not, we're certainly glad that you have joined us here on Jeff Coed TV. On the other side at Mortimer Jordan, Stephen Manning is the head coach. As we get ready for play here.
As you can see, they're playing a little game real quick with some of the younger, maybe the upcoming in the future Gardendale softball players. It looks like we have a little give back night.
Yeah, I walked over there to check with Coach on game time, start time, first pitch. And I walked through a crowd of them, and all just delightful young little ladies.
Yeah, little lady Rockets right there.
They were very, very – I said, are y'all going to play? Went, oh, no. But they are down there, and there are more behind the dugout. Mm-hmm. There's a look from the scoreboard in.
There they are. They're all just hanging out, getting loose, feeling good. Not many games left. Not many games left for these seniors. I did see a lot of people in the crowd for your senior class, specifically of the Gardendale senior class. Some hugs, some from some aunts and uncles and grandparents who came to watch the last couple of games.
Right.
And also a really good crowd for Mortimer Jordan, though. You know, I love that blue. I love the color.
You know, you said that when
I
we
know.
were in
I love
pregame,
it. That was the
and
first thing I said to you.
It may be my favorite blue. It's almost like a Kansas City Royals blue, but not quite. And I love that blue, by the way.
Yes. And I guess like a Duke blue, I would say.
Yep.
Duke blue. But, yeah, no, I mean, this for Mortimer Jordan, they have definitely turned it around like we mentioned earlier, too. But I was looking at some stats, and we love it when the coach gives us stats, right? And
let's go ahead, shout out.
Yeah.
And all of them contribute greatly.
Absolutely.
But when you pulled out your packet that had all the Mortimer Jordan stuff, and you went, I mean, that's Major League Baseball stats.
Yeah, some stats, and we had some really good idea, and I was looking at the lineup, okay, that makes sense based on kind of what the stats have been. But Leah Wangard has been absolutely fantastic. She, second on the team in homers, and also Tatum Hayes, number 25. Keep an eye on her. She has a team best 14 doubles and 38 RBI so far this season.
38.
38. When you can have 14 doubles, I mean, that's I know softball coaches are like, whatever progresses the play. But when you can get someone who can rack in doubles, and specifically 14 of them.
That's a lot. She also has 6 dingers.
Yeah. She leads the team in homers.
Definitely. And she's headed to Gardner Webb. And I know you were aware of this as well, but we were just going through the notes. I think there are 7 or 8 of the players that will be on the diamond tonight that are going to be playing at another level.
Yeah. That just proves how good these coaches are, and also how much softball has grown in this area. I mean, when you think about the programs, the collegiate programs here in the state, I mean, everyone wants to eventually maybe play for a Patrick Murphy, or maybe go down to the Plains and play SEC ball. But also you have to mention too, there's so many good JUCO programs here in the state, and also so many good community colleges. When you think of, oh my gosh, Wallace State, Shelton State, those programs are really well run as well. So it's really good to see these kids just really to say, hey, I want to someday play at the next level, and I'm going to do everything I can between making sure I take full advantage of what my high school has to offer me, but also what my travel ball team has to offer me as well.
We're going to get the first pitch signal here before too terribly long, but while we're waiting that, why don't we hear from some of our sponsors and take a break here on Jeffco Ed TV.
This is Gardendale High School, where it's always a great day to be a Rocket. The Gardendale Rockets are Jeffco Ed strong.
There's a look at Mike Phillips, be calling balls and strikes behind the plate. And there's a look at Carson, our home plate photographer. Wonder if he can wave us. He can't hear us.
He might be able to hear us.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Boy, how. Hey, back at you. So they are just now taking the meeting at home plate. There's a look at head coach Kendall White. She's a pretty cool story in her own right. Mm-hmm. She went to Clay Chalkville, but then she played 3 years down at Auburn. Mm-hmm. And then went on and ended up as the head coach at East Mississippi Community College, which is in my favorite Mississippi town. It's in Scuba. It's just fun to say.
Scuba.
It's on your way to Philadelphia, if you know what I mean. And
well, Philadelphia, because I live near Philadelphia. Well, I'm from near Philadelphia.
Like the Pearl River area?
No, I'm talking about like Pennsylvania.
I'm talking about the Philadelphia in Mississippi.
I know.
You really had me going. I'm going, Ariel, here's a globe.
Oh no, I'm an East Coast girly through and through.
Yes, I knew that because that's where you started rowing, right?
Yes.
Right there on the Atlantic.
Yes, right there at the ocean.
Okay, while we've got some time here, there was that constant, not really an argument, contest within the city of Philadelphia, which, by the way, I know they have reputation with their fans. I love Philadelphia. But there was always was it Rob's? There was which one had the best Philly cheesesteak?
Oh
There's
my
a
gosh.
Rob's and there's another one.
It's a Geno's versus Pat's, right?
Pat's,
Yes.
that's it.
So, honestly, they broke up, so they're no longer together. So it's like either Pat or Geno's. So yeah, I mean, preferably, I think it tastes the same, but I honestly think sometimes the best Philly cheesesteaks are the ones that you get off the street corner in a really sketchy cart, and they're the best ones. You know?
You know, somebody did a kind of some lengthy research into it. And this was a few years ago, and I don't know if it's biased or not, but it was it was an American search. And this writer, said the best Philly cheesesteaks are in Homewood, Alabama.
Where?
Sam's.
Oh, I never knew that. I'll have to try
That's
it.
a great sandwich shop, and I guess that's a free plug for them. As we go now to the introduction of the starting lineups for Mortimer Jordan. Britt Moore and then Emma McConnell. As we get ready for Jeffco Ed TV softball here on Thursday night. You got big plans for the weekend? What's going on in your life? So I can just be nosy right here.
I know what you're doing this weekend.
Well,
hopefully
I
I
didn't
can
bring
come.
it up for that
hopefully
reason.
I can come join you this weekend at Talladega. Past couple of years living in Alabama, being a sports reporter here, loved always covering the spring race. Even though the fall race has higher stakes with the playoffs.
Yes, that's true.
But I always loved covering the Xfinity race, and then you also have the Truck Series, and then you have the ARCA. So it was just a really fun weekend. You know, I think it's one of those things coming from the East Coast that you have to definitely experience.
Yes, you do.
And
even if you're down here and you never
absolutely,
still an experience.
Yeah, I always get asked all the time from my northern friends. They're like, "Is it really like the movie?" And I'm like, "No,
No,
no.
There's parts of it.
Parts of it, yes.
Some of it they've taken a lot of cinematic. What do you call it? Poetic license, cinematic license.
Yeah. Also, going to be watching some good college softball because Alabama will be at Tennessee this weekend.
The baseball team's at Tennessee, too,
yeah,
aren't they?
it's going to be two really good series. So we'll definitely be watching some really good softball. Oh, look how cute this is. They have little
That's awesome.
lineup buddies. You know, those little kids are just probably so excited.
Oh.
Can't wait to someday. I know.
How about the bubbles? Isn't that what you're drinking?
I'm drinking an antioxidant sparkling
Bubbler.
water. Bubbler.
Yeah, they're
really
running
good.
through some little bubbles over there.
So cute. Love it.
What a thrill. Now they're announcing the pitcher Emma Deck, the senior.
Getting to start in the circle for the Lady Rockets this evening. Possibility, depending on how the game goes, we could see a couple different pitchers this evening for the Lady Rockets. That's what Coach did tell us pregame, so we'll have to see how the game goes along, but Emma Deck definitely getting the nod here.
Well, I believe now it is time for us to stand and remove your hats as you are able, and the playing of our national anthem here at Gardendale. right, Ariel, let's play ball.
Let's do it.
Boy, you saw some of the shots during the national anthem. There are a lot of people here.
There are. That's good.
I mean, the stands to my right are full of Rocket fans, and Mortimer Jordan has a pretty full complement as well. That's a look at Emma Deck, the senior righty. She will get the nod for Kendall White's Lady Rockets. Behind the plate is Charlie Chason.
Chason also one of the main leaders for this Gardendale softball program. She's a vocal leader. She's an on-field general. That's what Coach White likes to say about her. I mean, you have to be, right? When you're behind the plate.
Yes, you have to direct.
You have to direct. You
That's
definitely are the quarterback
that's it.
when you think about of the softball field. But she is committed to Central Alabama Community College. So we'll be shouting out all the girls who are committed to play at the next level all evening, because we have at least, between both programs, at least 13 to 14 girls.
Well, it's going to keep you busy.
It's going to keep me busy, for sure.
Stepping into the plate, leadoff hitter for Mortimer Jordan is the right fielder Harper Pridmore. She's batting from the left side. And I would imagine, even with the infield pulled in, she'll look to slap.
Yeah, comes in.
That's a ball outside. 1-0.
Taking that first ball coming into this one. She's batting a .457 with the slugging percentage
Unreal.
of 53. I mean, she's had 12 RBI, no homers, but
Just
has almost 40 singles. So she has gotten on her on-base percentages of .563. So definitely someone you want starting off your lineup strong.
yeah, absolutely. The leadoff hitter, get on base. That one caught the corner. It's 2-1. And if you're Gardendale, you don't want her on base. She has 25 stolen bases.
Speed.
She's a junior. Slapped into left field. Base hit, fielded by Kaylee Vance. A leadoff hitter is aboard for the Lady Blue Devils.
Make that 39, just being able just to get the ball, just smacks it right over Short's head. Just to be able just to get a piece of that. I like how she was able to tip her bat up so it kind of had that little curve when it went up in the air. But you got someone on base. Won't be surprised if she tries to steal some here.
That is lined into center field. The number 2 hitter, that's Emma McConnell, first pitch base hit. So 2 on quickly here for the Blue Devils. That'll bring up the number 3 hitter, Megan Tillette. She also pitches. She's a sophomore. And she is on in a good position for Mortimer Jordan. Took a lot off that one, called strike.
You could see she was trying to just get her weight evenly distributed between both of her feet. Just took that one, but she's coming in batting a .500.
Oh, got the call in the corner of the air.
Deck just dealing, just finding that zone early on, seeing it, recognizing it, being able to get back-to-back strikes.
Yeah, and I don't think she's been throwing off speed. There's a line drive, base hit left field. Will Pridmore come around? No, she'll stop at third. Bases are loaded for the cleanup hitter, Leah Wangard. About 3 straight hits.
See, coach just taking time. Looks like it's going to be
Well,
a
you
pinch
mentioned
runner.
something. Okay, that's cool.
Pinch runner coming in.
Well,
Number 14, Sydney Morris, the senior, coming in to pinch run.
and that is more often the case than not with the pitchers and the catchers, right?
Yeah.
So here's Wangard at the plate. Took a little off that on the corner. 0-1.
My first impression of Mortimer Jordan is that they're just being very patient and they're not chasing. They're just looking to see good pitches. That's important.
That's a call strike.
Won't run right down the center. You can see Deck just getting just uber comfortable. And it's interesting. The first time, we saw them early in the season, she did throw. And I just look at the comfortability level she's had and how much she has really grown.
Check swing, but right to the plate. Coming home, Crockett to chase on, 1 out.
Yeah, that's why Abby Crockett's getting highly recruited, right? Just had that really good field awareness to know they got to go to 4. Why are you going to try to go anywhere else? That was perfect. 1 out. 2 to go here.
Bases are still loaded for Tatum Hayes, who, I don't know, it'd take me half an inning just to read all of her laurels.
Another pinch runner coming in.
Yeah, Vanguard will get relief.
Aubrey Dabbs, the freshman, will be running.
Teams are, for the most part, upper-class laden, but you're going to see some freshmen and and even an 8th grader perhaps here. Outside. So you got a ball and a strike, 1 out. We are in the top of the first here at Gardendale. That is skied. Second baseman, Pearsall, under it, makes the catch, 2 out. Bases are still loaded, but Gardendale's trying to work out of this major jam.
And they do, and I like the fact that Deck, when the pop-up was going up, she immediately ran to home plate to help the fact of maybe if there was someone trying to come in from third. So just a lot of field awareness. I know it's a high-pressure situation, but looks like everyone's united.
There's a fly ball right field coming on. Chloe Sanders makes. How about that for getting out of bases loaded, nobody out jam?
It really took maybe Gardendale a moment to really wake up in the infield, and they did that for sure, just being able to press up and get out of a jam. But now they have that momentum coming up now on the top of their order.
Way to go, Emma Deck, to get out of that jam as we go to the bottom of the first inning here in Gardendale on Jeffco Ed TV.
We are Mortimer Jordan High School, where it's always a great day to be a Blue Devil. We are Jeffco Ed Strong.
There you see taking her warm-up tosses. Megan Tillett. No, I got Leah Vanguard now. Let's check. They had a lot of shuffling of the lineups when I was up here working. That is Megan Tillett, the sophomore.
She's started 9 games, has played 11, 15 strikeouts, 40 innings pitched, only has allowed 37 runs, has only walked 10, so going with the number 2 in your rotation.
Leah Vanguard is behind the plate. Emerson Murrell will lead it off, ball high. She's the straw.
Morel, I remember we spoke a lot about her in that first game of the season. Another leader, someone that's really has come into her own, committed to Shelton State.
That's a good well, they're all good programs, but Shelton State has national notoriety.
Yeah, and she has elite speed. That's why she's in your 1 hole, your leadoff hole in your lineup.
Here's the 1-1 from Tillett. Outside. 2-1.
I think it's very interesting. You only see the pitcher here that's opting for that face guard. No one else in the infield has it. It's interesting to see if that rule really comes in effect at the high school level.
Got to call. It's 2-2. Buzz of the crowd. Virtually no wind or even a breeze, is there? Tillette with a delivery. Wanted the corner, didn't get it. It's full.
Morrell just not chasing. Doing a good job of trying to find her pitch.
Slaps it. Left field. Center fielder Russell comes over, gets it back into second, and, well, turnabout's fair play on your leadoff hitters.
Yeah, find the gap, be able to get on base. That's what we want to do when you have that elite speed. I mean, it's basically deja vu, but a different color uniform, right? That's exactly what Mortimer Jordan's leadoff hitter did, just be able to find that gap in between left and center field. I mean, that's what you want in your leadoff hitter.
Number 2 hitter is Abby Crockett, the sophomore shortstop. She bunts. Will it stay fair? Yes, it will. And she'll beat it out.
Wow.
That was – you're going to have to –
that was
it. Got to replay it. I'm not sure she thought it was going to go foul. We're talking about first baseman Emma McGonnell.
I thought it hit her at first. And I was like, okay. But she was that's what you always got to run through, right? You got to just keep running through. And that was just beautifully placed, being able just to get a little piece of that, making your infield and your pitcher come out of the circle. Now you have 2 on base with elite speed.
Fly ball, right field. Harper Pridmore gloves it, throws. Oh, we got a runner. That's Murrell, is caught between third. Now the runner comes over. That's Crockett. And the put out on the base running snafu. Goes back, tags, fakes. They threw behind the runner, right?
Yeah.
Good work in the rundown. That's exactly.
Yeah.
Never have you seen a rundown. I mean, that was it. Well,
yeah,
that's the definition.
That is it. I mean, props to Crockett for being able to get her foot on base.
That's fouled out of play. Charlie Chason. Catcher will step up. So even with the pickle play, that was a double play. Crockett did end up at second. Now, I don't think I've seen her throw at that velocity.
No.
That pitch had a lot on it.
That was beautiful. Just got to get it a little more in on the inside to find that zone.
That is straight up in the air. First baseman comes on, calls everybody off. Very good, solid, fundamental softball by Emma McConnell. And we've had some excitement in the first couple in the first frames, but no runs to speak of as we go to the second inning on Jeff Coed TV.
The great thing about Signature Academies is if you have a passion for culinary arts, or if you know that you want to own a restaurant, or if you know that you want to go in and be a pastry chef for a really high-end hotel, this is your pathway to that point. Our class is here to teach you how to be in the industry of hospitality. So it could be anywhere from hotels to front of the house, being a hostess, or it could be in the kitchen.
I would say this made me college career ready because not only do you know what you need to know about a kitchen in here or learn what you need to learn, but you also, like, you're with a team.
There's Emma Deck, Charlie Chason, the battery here for Gardendale. There's the crowd. That's Mortimer Jordan's side. As we go to the top of the second inning, Mortimer Jordan will send Williston, Weldon, and Russell to the plate.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with Emma Deck in that top of the first inning.
Really?
Just so much more confident you could see in herself and her pitches and, in what she can do. But I also am very impressed with how Gardendale was just able just to back her up defensively too. That definitely relieves a lot of stress when you are a pitcher, to be able to know that your defense does have your back. Specifically with how quick everyone got on base from both crews, really.
And then immediately erased.
Yeah.
Lady Rockets gather in the circle as the designated hitter, the senior Amber Williston, will step to the plate from the right side. And she squares, bunts, pulls back, ball.
Wilson coming in, batting a .276, 2 doubles, had 8 hits on the year, 5 RBI.
That one's right down the middle. It's 1-1. Again, she puts the bat over the plate, pulls it back. Meanwhile, Deck pulled something off of that one and gets another strike. It's 1-2.
That pitch, just the change of speed was beautiful, being able to drop down right into the center of the zone.
That slap, first baseman Zoe Caulfield, unassisted, nice stab.
That was just like poetry in motion, just like no hesitation, just being able just to grab it, step, out number 1.
Williston had barely gotten out of the batter's box.
I know. That was
Maddie Weldon. Well, we may have checked that.
Chloe Condre,
Okay, that is
number 22.
that was not in my starting lineup, but she will be now.
The senior second baseman, the righty in the box.
Ground ball, third base. Crockett, gloves, throws. Nice play. Two really good defensive play by the Rockets here.
And that's all thanks to Abby Crockett, right? And also you're in your first base, too, just having that good field awareness, good speed, being able to pick it up, scoop, throw, be able to get the runner out before she crossed that base.
So as quick as they got 2 on in the first, they've gotten 2 out here.
Mm-hmm.
Slap foul. That's Taylon Russell, the freshman.
Mm-hmm.
She does not look nor play like a freshman.
No, you were commenting on her and her warm-ups.
I hope we get a chance to see her make a play from center field because she has a cannon. Of course, now I've just talked. They won't hit a ball to center field the rest of the game.
You mentioned about them with the bunting game. Do you like the long ball or the short game?
I'm a National League guy from birth. Fly ball, right field, moving over. Sanders can't grab it. Picked up by Morrell, and into second. Boy, she got around the bases in a hurry.
Yeah, she flew.
So the freshman with a double.
A 4th double of the season so far. Just being able to put that in. Really good effort, though, from the outfield from Gardendale. Just not being able to get there in time to make contact with the glove. But really good base running, heads up base running from Taylon Russell, who just put on the Jets, and now she's at second.
You know, I think you could tell by the pitch of my voice. I thought Sanders was about to nab it. But it was a clean double.
Beautiful ball from Deck right there for strike number 1 of this at-bat.
I'm still a little bit in awe how quickly she got to second base. Of course, it was well hit. Here's a quick throw, back down, and it goes into center field, and no harm, no foul.
Yeah, no harm, no foul. I mean, luckily, you were able to field that and get the ball quickly before Russell can move any further. But, I mean, I don't mind that because you're letting Mortimer Jordan know that, hey, we will be aggressive and try to catch you stealing.
Harper Pridmore slaps to short, gloved by Crockett quickly over to Zoe Caulfield, and that's the end of the inning. We've played 1.5 here in Gardendale on Jeff Coed TV.
always had love for dealing with robotics and technology. We did sketches on Autodesk Inventor, created all types of things. We 3D printed.
A lot of different engineering students, whenever they first get to college, there's 50 or 60 different branches of engineering. So I try and get some of the biggest ones, so like give them a taste of civil engineering, mechanical, electrical, computer science, or like computer software programming.
Tillette, Vanguard, pitcher catcher, throw down to second, and we'll get the bottom of the second inning underway. Ooh, nice shot.
Beautiful shot. It's a beautiful day. I mean, it's hot, but it's not humid yet. I think we've been very blessed with how pleasurable this April weather has been here. It could be a completely different story, and usually it is around April, May here in Alabama, but really nice weather here.
Chloe Sanders, first pitch, in for a strike. She's the right fielder that almost made a spectacular catch. A little bit of chatter and conversation. It's one of the things I like about baseball. There's really no time limit. If you need to go talk to somebody real quick,
Yeah.
you can do it.
You know, just Sanders trying to get a little chip of that, just has to straighten that out.
He is pretty far back in the box. There's Megan. Checks wrist for the pitch and delivers. Just missed up and away.
Was a little outside that zone.
Here comes the 1-ball, 2-strike delivery from Tillette. Oh, she swung. I think did she get a piece of that? I thought for a minute it might have gotten a piece of her.
I thought so too. I think she was just able to get out of the way quickly. Home plate umpire not saying it. Looks like she got a little chip of it. She's been chipping away, working the count here.
Still 1-2. That was a bit outside, even the count at 2-2. Megan Tillette. That's a swing and miss. Strike 3.
First strikeout we've seen of the day from both sides. Just beautiful.
What'd she do? Just take a little off, and she was
Yeah.
a little ahead, trying to slap it.
Yeah, beautiful pitch from Tillette, though. I mean, coming in to this one with the 3.47 ERA.
There's Zoe Caulfield. That one's low. 1-0.
That marked her 16th strikeout of the season for Tillette.
They kind of pitch by committee, don't they? That was another sky. Third base. Hayes gloves it. So, 2 quick outs. Presley Pearsall. Interested to see her bat. She is just an 8th grader. That's a strike. She was headed towards the mound and towards first base at the same time, if that makes any sense.
Getting the nod, moving up.
Nobody on, 2 out, bottom of the second. It's fouled back and away. Where'd you park?
All the way over there, actually, towards the school, towards where we would enter for basketball.
Yep.
It's a packed house tonight.
Yeah, it's great to see. Here comes the 0-2 from Tillette. That's upstairs. Tried to get her to go after it, just wasn't going to happen,
Yeah.
even for an 8th grader.
Just staying calm in the box, not chasing.
Pearsall's playing second. That one's outside. So she's battled her way back from 0-2 to 2-2.
Another lefty.
Yep. Chop right back to Tillett. Throws over to McConnell. 3 quick outs. 0-0 after 2 complete on Jeffco Ed TV.
Introducing the brand new app for Jefferson County Schools.
This is the home screen. Tap the 3 horizontal lines in the bottom left to see all the menu items.
To turn on push notifications, tap Settings, select Notification Preferences, and allow notifications. Tap Subscriptions to subscribe to your school.
The Events section shows a list of events throughout the school. You can use this button to add an event to your calendar, or tap here. The feed is where you'll find updates from administration about what's going on throughout the school.
It's everything Jefferson County Schools
In your pocket.
Back in Gardendale, Alabama, the Lady Blue Devils and the Lady Rockets are all tied 0-0 as we go to the top of the 3rd inning. Got a little bit of a late start, but they're making up for it, aren't they?
Yeah, they are playing pretty quickly here. I mean, that's just if we had to, the game ended right now, we had to say the MVP. Be both defenses, right?
Yeah, true. So far, I would give them a really A+ on just fundamentally sound.
Yes.
And having a good softball IQ.
Tell they're well prepared, and it's just so interesting to see teams at the start of the season compared towards the end. Just how they grow in their confidence.
Emma McConnell, who has quite a few putouts at first already in just 2 innings. A ground ball back up the middle, gloved nicely by Crockett. She throws over to Zoe Caulfield. Boom, boom, bang.
Wow. Crockett just really on one. Everything has been hit towards her direction, and she has definitely capitalized and seized every single opportunity. Just really just solid heads-up defense.
And she gets rid of it in a
Yeah.
hurry. That brings up Tillett, the Mortimer Jordan pitcher. Let up away, 1-0. Tillett at the plate tore ACL last year and has been battling back through it. And just on that note, talking ACLs, it just amazes me. You know, back long ago,
Yeah.
it was a career ender. That's
Yeah.
back when I was like really, really young.
No.
But now you can rebound in a hurry, and she certainly has.
Yeah, I mean, also, it says when we were talking, when we got the coach's notes as well, she was also out. She's recovering from an ACL injury, right? But then also a month-long ankle injury this season. So she's been battling through, but she's producing. You can see like a good shot of her ankle brace along with her knee brace.
Chopper third, Pearsall gloves, quick throw over to Caulfield. 2 quick outs.
2 quick outs.
I'll tell you, watch Pearsall. Quick release here, too.
Gets it out of her glove in her hand and just darts it over. Like clockwork. It's like they practice it.
Leah Wangard, the catcher, will step up. She reached by a fielder's choice back in the 1st inning.
For Mortimer Jordan, they call her the General. That is her nickname. That is her role for the Lady Blue Devils this season. Nice pitch from Deck.
Right at the letters, yep. Here comes the 1-1 from Deck. She laid off of it. Tillett got a piece of it, fouled it back to the screen, off the netting. And it'll be a ball and a strike. No score. Bottom of the third. Emma Deck with a delivery. That one's outside, 2-2.
Good stance here.
Oh, she got the call. Strike of the outside corner. Down go the Lady Blue Devils. 1, 2, 3, and we'll go down to the third. The Gardendale half of the third. There's the K. You're watching Jeff Go Ed TV.
Who has considered being a teacher?
I just want to say what an amazing profession this is.
I think the biggest incentive is the $10,000 in savings.
Did y'all hear that?
So for 9th and 10th grade, they'll be at Center Point High School getting experiences in the field, and then they'll also take some foundational courses to teach them how to deal with children. For 11th and 12th grade, they'll take their core classes at Center Point High School, but all of the teacher prep and the Blazer core classes, they will go to the campus just like a UAB student and take those classes there.
Students who are in the Teacher Academy in their 11th and 12th grade year will come to the UAB campus, and they will be taught by university professors.
The district's going to pay the dual enrollment, so that will save them about $10,000.
You will be a university student as well as a high school student at the same time and get the same experiences.
There's a look at Gardendale, the Lady Rockets field, as we go to the bottom of the third. Matt Coulter along with Ariel Schaefer. Introducing the new Gardendale boys basketball coach. You know this guy,
Yeah.
Denton Johnson, coming from Chelsea.
Yeah, he has definitely been on the move over the past couple of years. Really good hit to start off for Gardendale.
Well, that's what Tatum Hayes does, isn't it?
Yep.
One pitch, runner on.
No, to end that thought real quick, congratulations to Coach Johnson. I remember when I was at CBS 42 when he was with Ramsey boys basketball, that a lot of really good area championships there, has done a really good job. Did a good job with the Chelsea girls program.
Ooh.
Well,
I thought it got bat. Did it get bat and player? By the way, that was Cheyenne Talley who hit the bouncer back up the box. Let's see.
Yep, right on her forearm right there.
Got forearm and no bat.
That's
you
going
don't
to
have
sting.
any flesh
That's
there.
going to sting a
That
little
hurts.
bit. Yeah.
That's one where you'll end up with seams.
Yeah. Ooh. Looks like umpires can have a little quick meeting here.
Well, we're going back to the top of the order.
Yep. We'll stay safe. And up next for Gardendale, we got number 1, Emerson Morrell.
Slap hitter lead off. She singled in her first at bat and was caught between second and third. Feigns the bunt, takes the strike.
You could look to see Mortimer Jordan's outfield just moving up. You know, they have a lot of speed with the 3, specifically the 2 on base right now, being very aggressive.
Fouled back. Well, it's a great observation because the center fielder, Russell,
she's really playing up.
what we used to call short field.
Yeah, she is playing up.
And, you know, they aren't expecting Morrell to deliver a lot of power here. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss. What a pitch by Megan Tollett. It's her second K.
Just able to get all that one upstairs, just right into the box in that zone. Beautiful pitch. I really like the way the pitchers are dueling right now.
Yeah, we have ourselves a pitcher's duel for sure. Abby Crockett steps up, fouls it right at me.
I flinched a little, even though we have the glass.
We have netting, concrete, and glass. But I don't know. If we'd had any protection, I think I would have broken my hand trying to stop it.
Crockett, one of the leaders.
She fouled that one back in the general direction.
And has been producing tonight defensively. Man, she's every single ball has been hit towards her, and she just like gets it out so quick from her glove to be able to make that throw. She's just so dynamic, and that's why Coach can put her anywhere.
Crockett singled in her first at-bat, and she's looking at an 0-2 delivery from Tillett. Tried to get her to fish, didn't happen. It's 1-2. 2 on for Gardendale in a scoreless game in the bottom of the third. That bounced outside. Yeah, pretty nice dig by Vanguard behind the plate.
Vanguard having to be super quick and get up on her feet and capture that ball quick because Gardendale has so much. They put a lot of emphasis on stealing bases.
Well, the 2-2 beamed her.
Now we got a bases loaded situation. Oh, she took that right to the back of the head. Looked like that was on the helmet, so she's good. But Gardendale, they love to create chaos on the base paths too. So it'll be interesting to see how they play it. What do you do here?
That's a good question. And Coach White is talking to Alexis Pearsall about just that.
Do you slap it to be able to create chaos and maybe allow time? You can't bunt it because then you're going to have an opportunity not to be able to get first on the board here.
You know what you're doing if you're Pearsall, and you know this. Put the ball in play.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 2 straight hit batsmen by Tillett, but I don't feel like she's lost control. Does that make any sense?
No. Mm-mm.
First offering from Megan Tillett. Slap right back through the middle. That'll score a couple of rockets. Coming around is Talley. Throw to third. Vance scored as well. And a big 2 RBI single from Alexis Pearsall, the third baseman and senior.
Oh, wow. That was just absolutely beautiful. Putting the ball in play, just being able to find that gap, allowing your base runner speed, and then just being able to have Crockett with her speed get to third. That play was safe. Gardendale starting to wake up here.
That'll bring up the catcher. Let's check that. That's
11.
Charlie Chason. Indeed behind the plate, but now she's in the box. Chance to do some damage here with 2 in scoring position and 2 plated Lady Rockets already. Slap foul on a fastball. 1-1. Well, she put it in play.
She did.
But she put it in play in a perfect slot,
I mean, that gap right above shortstop's head has been open all night, no matter if you're Gardendale or Mortimer Jordan.
Oh, what a stop behind the plate by Vanguard. So critical, especially when you got a runner at third.
Especially when you have someone like Abby Crockett at third.
Yeah, that's
you have to.
That's true. Chason popped up in her first at-bat. Chops that one foul. Be 2-2.
You see this Coach White talking to Crockett, be like, I will give you that signal to try to steal home.
Two balls, 2 strikes. 1 out and 2 on for the Lady Rockets. Gillette gets the call from the dugout. That's a ball, full count. All right. See if fireworks are due here. The full count pitch. Ground ball, shortstop. Got to make a long throw over from White to McConnell. But a run scores.
Mm-hmm. You did your job there, just being able to bring another runner in to add to that extra insurance. Can't be mad about that.
Yep, you get an RBI out of it. Crockett scored. Yeah. bunt went foul. From the left side. There's a strike on the outside corner. Here comes the 0-2 offering from Tillett, who would like to stop the damage at 2 runs. Way outside.
You see Vanguard is telling her just to calm down. Find your breath. Find your pitch. You need one more.
Caulfield is 0 for 1. She slaps that one into the Mortimer Jordan dugout. Look out, everybody.
Heads up there.
3-0 as Gardendale has marked here in their half of the 3rd inning. And they got a runner in scoring position. That's Pearsall. Tried to slap it to the left side, did not work. That's a strikeout. Sanders goes down as Tillett picks up yet another K, just her second. And we go to the top half of the 4th inning. But the Goose Eggs are gone for Gardendale. They lead it 3-0 on Jeff Coed TV.
Who has considered being a teacher?
I just want to say what an amazing profession this is.
I think the biggest incentive is the $10,000 in savings.
Did y'all hear that?
So for 9th and 10th grade, they'll be at Centerpoint High School getting experiences in the field, and then they'll also take some foundational courses to teach them how to deal with children. For 11th and 12th grade, they'll take their core classes at Centerpoint High School, but all of the teacher prep and the Blazer core classes, they will go to the campus just like a UAB student and take those classes there.
Students who are in the Teacher Academy in their 11th and 12th grade year will come to the UAB campus, and they will be taught by university professors.
The district's going to pay the dual enrollment, so that will save them about $10,000.
You will be a university student as well as a high school student at the same time and get the same experiences.
And we're back as the throwdown from second from Charlie Chason. Emma Deck, the senior, continues on the mound for Gardendale. And now she has a 3-0 lead. What's that do for her?
That just gives you so much confidence now heading into the later half. Do you consider this maybe with them only playing 7? Do you consider it a 4th inning stretch? We're a 5th inning stretch here. But it doesn't matter because she's got really good defense behind her who's really made her life easier tonight.
Most notably, Abby Crockett has just gathered up everything in shortstop. That kind of rolls across the plate. As Tatum Hayes popped out to second, her first at-bat. Steps in with a 1-0 count. That's a good look at the senior third baseman. She just rifles that off the pitcher, off shortstop, and into center field. Well, Muriel will get it back in a hurry. There was a lot of leather on that stain on the glove.
That was quick.
Watch how hard she hit. Crockett was trying to grab that barehanded, wasn't she?
She was. Good effort, though. That ball came super quick. I like that Mortimer Jordan, even though they're down, they're not playing like they're down right now.
Not with that at-bat. Aubrey, here's a look at Aubrey Live Oak. It's just a lively name.
Coming in batting a .322.
There's a call strike. It's 1-1.
Nice pitch from Deck right there.
Live Oak flew out to end the first inning to right field. She's one of those players headed to another community college. She's going to Northwest Shoals Community College. 1-2. Emma Deck has not allowed a run. She scattered a few hits. Shot foul.
Heads up again. Live Oak, one of the dual sport athletes on the Mortimer Jordan roster, plays softball along with volleyball. You have a lot of 2-sport, 3-sport athletes from both rosters featured tonight.
Here comes the 1-2. Ground ball short. Crockett grabs, throws to second for the force out. Covering the base is Presley Pearsall. But that's all. That's the only place she had to go.
Yeah, it was a good idea to try to get that double, but it wasn't in time. But got your lead runner. Be able to hold her at first. Another solid defensive play from the Gardendale infield.
Mainly Crockett.
Crockett.
Squaring is Amber Williston. And there's another one to Crockett. She throws over to second. On to first, not in time. Wow.
That was close again.
Stop. If you're Mortimer George, coach might go, hey, maybe time to stop hitting it to short.
Yeah, just, second, just not being able to get enough oomph on that ball to be able to get it. Caulfield having to come out, get her foot off of the base. But not a bad idea, though. Yeah, looks like you have a pinch runner in for Mortimer Jordan.
Here comes the 1-0. Tried to frame it. Very close. But a ball. Condre is 0 for 1.
Pink bat, pink gloves.
Ground ball, Crockett. Crockett gloves, Crockett throws. It's the same story about the 17th verse.
Like clockwork.
She is fun to watch.
She is fun to watch, and she's going to be fun to watch at the next level for sure.
Rockets will try and add to their 3-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the fourth on Jeffco Ed TV.
This academy really has just progressed me to move farther into my life. You can get jobs, you can do side jobs, you can make money doing this, and you can make some good money. There's not a lot of people that know how to do this and do it well.
So this academy is a real life experience of what goes on in the shops. They will understand how cars are constructed, how they're put together. They will understand how to take them apart, put them back together. They'll understand basic hand tools, the difference in collision repair tools versus mechanic tools.
All right, there you see on our Jeffco Ed TV scoreboard, Lady Rockets lead it 3-0, and will bat here in the bottom half of the fourth inning.
There he is, the new head coach for Gardendale boys basketball, Denton Johnson. Currently, he came from Chelsea girls basketball, but previously also had some time as the Ramsey head boys basketball coach.
Well, that is blistered to center by Caulfield.
Caulfield having a good night as well.
She will be at first. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Presley Pearsall.
Pearsall's the one that got the offense really rolling here. They are moving quickly, bottom up, top down through these lineups.
Pearsall lays it down, play to first, got her, but it advanced the runner. And there'll be one on in scoring position as Cheyenne Talley will step up. She singled and scored back in the second inning.
That was Presley Pearsall, the 8th grader, who is making a start tonight. There's 2 Pearsalls.
They are sisters. One's
They
a
are
senior
sister.
and one's an 8th grader.
Well, that's fun. Getting to play with your older sister.
Yes. 1-0. got the call. 1-1. Tally the junior. There you go. Yeah, there's a big sign out there that says, please turn your headlights off.
There's a bunch of fans out in the outfield.
And they're good. Well, we're going to have to wait.
I don't think you. Oh, there they go. Now they're making action.
Now the fans are going to take over.
They're like, dude.
Come on, man.
Turn off your headlights.
Uh-oh. Now it doesn't appear they know how.
Oh, no. Turn the car off.
Well, you know, a lot of cars now, when you turn it off.
Just, there we go.
Let's listen to the crowd roar. Okay. You can't beat fun of the old ballpark.
Oh, man.
You know what would be really difficult for me? Is to get out of that car.
Oh, I would drive away with my headlights with my headlights off. I would drive away.
Oh.
Looks
Thought
like
about a play at third, but Caulfield did not go. So, an adventurous at-bat, to say the least, for Cheyenne Tally. Boy, that was a fastball with some giddy-up on it.
Yeah, and that also comes from a safety perspective, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, like you have to. Like, it's one of the rules. Safety all around here.
It's not like Invincible. Remember? They would put all the cars along. That's speaking of Philadelphia.
Yes.
Strange things will pop into my head.
Uh-huh.
But if you hadn't seen the movie, they all line up their old beat-up 70s car, and they point the lights towards the field so they can play at night. Ground ball, third base, glove, but it's foul.
Try to keep that in play.
We'll have a full
Good
count.
effort from Hayes.
Back in the box is Tally. Rockets would love to play to fourth. Ground ball, shortstop. White throws. She got him. Got her.
That
I
was
think that's bang, bang.
was close.
You call it here.
I mean, nice scoop right away, being able to get it. Is this a speed?
I think she
was safe because her lead foot.
I couldn't see ball and glove due to the helmet factor there.
That's hard because when you're in front, I mean, you're going to be watching below, but I thought that right foot was extended and hit the base before the ball went in the glove, but
advances the runner. Slap, third base. Glove by Hayes over to White. Not in time, and the Rockets have scored again.
Hey, that makes up for that last out, right? Just being able to to be able to advance a runner, bring in some extra insurance there. Perfectly placed, like just right in the infield. I mean, just so much speed, and that's one of the reasons why, you know, Coach mentioned to us, Coach White, that they were working a lot early on speed and be able to cause chaos in the base paths, and they've been done a really good job.
Runner goes. Throw from Vanguard will not be in time.
My point exactly right there, right? Just being super aggressive with the base running.
Want to give a big shout out to our associate producer and replay guy.
Yes.
Nice job on that bang bang play at first base. Thank you, Jake. She dropped the bat. She is not happy. It's a strike. It's 0-2.
Knew she was trying to get a little bit of that. Little smiles from Emerson Morel. Looks like she was trying to get some of it. Look at her
I just like
stance.
everything about her game.
Look how wide her stance is.
1-0. Excuse me, 1-2 now.
You can hear the crowd for Mortimer Jordan just saying to Megan, you got it.
Tillette checks the wrist, and the call from Manning. Here's the 1-2 delivery. That's fouled out of play.
Where did you park?
Way down. I'm over there next to the school buses. If somebody can hit my car from here, then I owe them lunch.
Yeah.
Because it would take a ride.
Yeah.
Outside. Gets past. Runner will advance to third. Vance now working her way around to third.
Credit to Morrell just working this at bat here, be able to help advance runners, keeping that momentum going. Just Gardendale just clicking on all phases tonight.
Here's the 2-2 with 2 out and a runner at third. Morrell. Fly ball, center field. Cut off by the left fielder, Live Oak, and I think Russell wanted it. Was there a collision / injury?
There was a collision, but it didn't matter. That will end this part of the inning. So now we're going to go to the bottom.
Live Oak just went and got it, didn't
she did. Just went and scooped it. But luckily no one's hurt. Everyone's good.
All good on Jeff Go Ed TV as we go to the top of the 5th.
When my mom expressed to me that I needed to take up an engineering class, I thought of Gardendale. So she signed me up for it. I started my 9th grade year. We did sketches on Autodesk Inventor, created all types of things. We 3D printed items, and ever since then it's been very great.
Grind that piece out so it'll freely rotate.
We do a lot of practice with sketching, scaling, and computer-assisted design CAD software. We use Inventor the most in here. And also just figuring out ways to like find a problem and then find a solution to that problem.
I think it's going to help me a lot because we get a lot of certifications here, and I can not have to worry about taking the certifications in my free time when I'm in college. Because of the Signature Academy, we get to take them for free here. So, and I've gotten a lot of certifications. I've already got 3 of them. So I've got an aerospace one, and I've got an Autodesk one.
Here we go. Top of the 5th inning. Mortimer Jordan needs to mark. Fly ball, deep center field. Morrell goes back. It hit the truck. It's out of here. First pitch. Goodbye, Taylon Russell.
Wow, we were speaking about how dynamic she was with how far she can throw, but how about that long ball?
That was pretty much gone.
That was gone. I mean,
from the get-go.
Ooh, just beautiful, just sight, just getting that way out.
Did it hit the bus?
I think it hit the camera. I think it
well,
hit.
let's see. No, it did.
It hit the camera. It hit one of our
There's
cameras in the
centerfield
outfield.
camera.
It hit the camera.
Look at our shot. Now, can you get one of those students, John Rocket's our producer, get one of those students to go over there and put us back in frame? Hey, you know the good thing about it? At least it's still working.
It's still working. It's still working. And then bounce back in. Oh, let's look at this replay here. Doink. A big doink.
We have had some awesome things happen in this softball.
Oh, my goodness.
The things that's awesome for Mortimer Jordan is they're on the board. They erased the goose egg with a solo shot and a leadoff shot by the freshman, Taylon Russell. There was no doubt about that one as we go to the back to the top of the order with Harper Pridmore.
Yeah, I mean, this is a squad that really took accountability after spring break in order to get better. And they've been tested by fire. They've been paddle tested all throughout the season, playing really good out-of-district teams in different classifications. They've had a really difficult schedule, so they definitely know how to deal with adversity, and they don't shy from it, and they just keep on plugging away.
Here's the 0-1. Emma Deck got another car with their headlights on, and this time in right center field, but I believe they are leaving. No, they just put their brights on.
Oh, y'all, they got to stop it again.
Stop this again. Okay, get the students to go straighten up her camera and then go over there. No, they're leaving. So.
They're leaving.
Anyway, cars today, we turn the car on, the lights are automatically going to come on, so.
They might be.
They get a pass.
Yeah, they do. I think they saw it. They're like, oop, yeah, nope.
Let me get out of here. Slap. Here comes Crockett. A little bit of shake in the glove, out of the glove, over to Caulfield.
Just the speed that she throws at,
the release is just absolutely incredible. You understand
why she's wants to play at the next level, right? She just really could tell all different parts of her game. She just really wants to master it. And she's taken every single pitch so far.
There's a pop over the first base dugout.
Every single hit has been towards her direction, and I mean, like, she's just been fielding it like it's nothing.
I have her with 7 ground ball putouts.
Yes.
And I think that's right on the number.
Yeah, I have around 7.
Because, a couple in the inning before, she threw to second. Mm-hmm. So you got 6-3, 6-6, 6-3, 6-4, 6-4, 6-4.
Mm-hmm. Let's get a new ball.
So I just heard
they're asking,
yeah,
is the camera damaged?
Eric's asking if the camera's damaged. Well, not from here. The framing is a bit damaged. Here's the 0-1. Oh, she took a little off. Yeah, that's a ball to be 1-1. Here we got another set of lights.
There we go. Yep, you can see them in the outfield now, just telling them, turn off your car.
They're alert. There's a good reason all back there on the pickup trucks.
It's a little on the outside there.
Hitter is Emma McConnell. She is just a freshman. She's 1 for 2, having singled back in the first inning. Deck delivers. Inside.
McConnell coming in, batting a .365. Has had 1 homer. And oh man, mind you, from Taylor Russell, that was her first homer of her very young career.
Ground ball, guess where? No man's land. Crockett throws, Caulfield, and there's another out. Man, she is just a player, and she does it so effortlessly.
I mean, there's a lot of people you can argue MVP, but of this ball game for sure has to go to Abby Crockett. So far.
Somebody straightened our center field camera.
Yes. A replay op. He's been missing.
Nacho Man to the rescue.
He does it all.
Just outside. And quite honestly, when it comes to television coverage of ball games, that's your shot.
Yeah, that's your go-to
that's your
big shot.
Yeah,
and I like the fact that we had the replay of the doink.
Yes. That's. You know what? I've seen photographers on sideline in football. They've been, and actually maybe in basketball when you run underneath the goal.
Oh, yeah.
But this is unmanned, by the way. It's a stat camera is what we call. Ooh, just foul. Or is it? Yeah, it is.
You see Coach was trying to say it's fair.
He's begging. From here it looked foul. But when you're on the baseline, it's where it goes over the bag.
Tollett just trying to get situated here.
She steps in. And as much as we've talked about Crockett, we ought to throw a little shine, even though she gave up the home run. Deck has pitched admirably.
Deck has definitely pitched the best I've, been watching and being able to pay attention to them throughout the season. She's definitely doing a really good job in the circle.
That's pretty well hit center field. Norell goes over, gloves it, 3 outs. But not before the Lady Blue Devils mark with a blast from Taylor Russell. We go to the bottom of the 5th on Jeff Go-Ed TV.
This is Gardendale High School, where it's always a great day to be a Rocket. The Gardendale Rockets are Jeff Go-Ed strong.
All right, we are back in Gardendale. You see the Lady Rockets lead at 4-1, and they're coming to the plate. Going to try and add to it. Yeah, it's a good-looking ballpark, isn't it?
Beautiful facilities here at Gardendale High School.
You know, all of our
no, that's what I have to say. Like, literally, every single school between all the different sports have been able to be on the part of the broadcast team with. It's just really good facilities everywhere.
Well, guess who's up? Slap into the gap. That's going to go to the wall. That's Crockett, by the way, the shortstop, who just glides into second base. She runs as smoothly as she fields.
She's just can do it all, kid, right?
She is 2 for 2, a double and a single. And in her other at-bat, she was hit by a pitch and scored. So her numbers are stacking up quickly.
And the one really thing cool about Abby Crockett is that she was selected by the 2026 Future All-American Game. She's being highly recruited by a lot of Power 4 Division I schools. And we're having a new pitcher in for Mortimer Jordan. Caden Tays, number 34. Getting some warm-ups.
Good effort by Tillette.
Caden Tays coming in with a 262 ERA. Has started one game, has played in 12 this season, has 4 Ks on the year, has only allowed 21 runs while walking 6.
Stepping up the plate for the Lady Rockets is Alexis Pearsall, the senior third baseman, and she just, that's a ball outside. She got everything rocking with a 2-run single just an inning ago. 2 innings ago. She is 1 for 2, and she bunts out in front of the plate. Safe.
Beautiful place bunch, just right down in the center, just being able just to get that. Didn't move, didn't have any emotion whatsoever. Put on the Jets, and now you have runners on the corners here.
For Charlie Chason, who would like to add to her at-bats. A couple of strikeouts. Let's see what she can do here in the home half of the 5th inning. Ground ball. That's fair. Gloved. Hayes over to first. McDonald gloves it, but a run scores.
That's an interesting decision there. To be able, do you throw it to home, or do you have to be able to get her back? You can see Hayes a little frustrated there. Was able to get the run out at first, but another run's going to score. Not a bad decision, but I don't know if that would be the right decision.
You know, I think about it too, because the play is all right there in front of you. But, you know, one thing for sure, they got the out. However, Pearsall advanced to third with just 1 out, and the left-hander, there's a slap foul. Chloe Sanders steps up. All said and told, it was a nice play. She gloved it, made a strong throw.
Yeah, really good.
Wondered what would have happened if she'd come home to win guard.
Yeah, not a bad play. Still got the out though.
Little instruction from Kendall White. Can't get the corner on that one. It's 2-1. Hayes in relief of Tillette. That ball was high. She bunted at it anyway. Two and two. Well, we got those first 3 innings out in a hurry, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then they started scoring some runs. Here comes the 2-2 offering from Hayes. She tried to slap it. It doesn't happen. Strike 3.
First K of the evening for Hayes. Just beautiful pitch.
That'll bring up Zoe Caulfield, who has made her share of put-outs at first base.
She's been working really hard tonight, too.
There's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Crockett has kept her very busy. That one's away. 1-1.
A little bit on the outside.
Took something off of that one, but it did not get called. Guess it was high. He's closer than I am. Mike Phillips behind the plate. It's another thing as we have our final broadcast. I think we've had great officiating and umpiring. Got the outside call. 2-2.
Nice pitch, good speed off of that one from Hayes.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 1 in the home half of the 5th inning. Gardendale, as you see on the scoreboard, up 5-1. Fly ball, center field. Russell over, and the freshman makes the catch as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Gardendale up 5-1 on Jeffco Ed TV.
We are Mortimer Jordan High School, where it's always a great day to be a Blue Devil. We are Jeffco Ed Strong.
There's a great look from our newly repositioned center field camera. If you're just joining us, Taylon Russell hit a shot that hit our camera.
It did. First homer
And
of her young career.
And we ended up with a shot of basically the top part of the circle and part of shortstop.
Yep.
It was totally off mark. But
It didn't go directly to the lens, though. It just bounced on top. That's where it
Right.
landed. So luckily, camera was good. Maybe a little dent on the top. But maybe not a full shattered
but
lens.
she's still
Still
no.
working good. Still in focus, though.
Yeah, looks great.
And you know what the best part was? It didn't knock out the focus. It autofocused perfectly.
Well,
to
and
back.
that's true. That hits in front of the plate. 2-0. I will tell you, folks, if you didn't see it, or when you get home and you want to watch it with the players, you can go to Jeffco Ed TV and dial us up on YouTube, and you'll be able to see that home run hit the camera. Swing and a miss, just chopped foul.
It was a good swing.
Can't be both. Chopped foul, man.
Good
Number
swing. Just
9.
going to make contact here.
Leah Wingard, 0 for 2, looking for her first hit in this one.
She's been working behind the plate, though. Defensively. Been very on point. Trying to prevent Gardendale from getting extra momentum with their base running tonight.
Wingard. That one's way outside. Works at 3-1. And I'll jinx it all by saying this. We've had a couple of hit batsmen, but I don't remember a walk. Do you?
There has
I'll check my
there
score
has
here.
not been a walk this game so far.
Now they're going to walk them full, all because of you.
I think you brought it into the universe,
You're right.
not me.
I did. No question.
You brought it into the
I'll
universe,
take
not
it.
me.
But there's a strike, so it's full. To the junior catcher. Shot right at third, and another piece of great leather work by Gardendale. That time, Alexis Pearsall.
Oh, just beautiful way that she was able just to get that one. It didn't hit the ground, just being able to get that beautiful out.
Tatum Hayes will step up.
That where her glove was, that was so difficult to be able to capture that ball.
Ground ball short. There's Crockett. Throw over the Caulfield. We've done it a lot, but it's not getting boring. I just love to watch her play.
I
Just
do.
great leather work. So Hayes is retired on yet another 6-3. Live Oak will step up. Left fielder, the senior, with the ball, 1-0.
Pitch a little too upstairs on that one. A nice drop, just a little too high.
Emma Dex pitched very well.
Yes.
Up in the box, outside, 2-0.
At the plate, Live Oak. She's college bound as well. You mentioned earlier going to Northwest Shoals Community College. She's also a dual sport athlete, playing softball and volleyball.
She lifts it into right field. Sanders comes over, and so does Morrell. It drops and headed for third. Here goes Live Oak, safe for the triple, and didn't even get close to the fence.
Wow.
That's interesting.
That was just really good base running there. She just had that green light. Coach said, keep on coming. But look, there's a little miscommunication. The ball goes over.
Well, it had some spin.
Sanders, yeah, it had some good spin when it landed, but really, really solid base running from Live Oak.
Now I believe we've got a pinch hitter for Condrey. This is Maddie Weldon. Yeah, just the freshman. She's just a freshman. As Coach White will come to the circle, and then we'll gather, chat it up. You know, one of the things that helped Live Oak is that was all happening in front of her.
Yes.
When it took that goofy hop.
She saw it and just added a little extra oomph.
And, you know, it was all in my vision, too,
Yeah.
because you're staring in that direction. But when she saw that, man, that left leg hit the inside corner of the bag, and she was gone.
Maddie Weldon batting a .289 heading in.
Just misses. Went up, did not miss. There goes the fist.
Thought that was a little on the outside, but she was able.
That one did miss. It's
Yes.
1-1. Runner at third, 2 down. Mortimer Jordan would like to mock. Well, guess what? There's a line to Crockett, and I don't even need to tell you the result.
I can tell she's smiling off of that one, just like clockwork for her.
Well, they get one to third, but not to home. As we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, Rockets are in control on Jeff Coed TV.
The great thing about Signature Academies is if you have a passion for culinary arts, or if you know that you want to own a restaurant, or if you know that you want to go in and be a pastry chef for a really high-end hotel, this is your pathway to that point. Our class is here to teach you how to be in the industry of hospitality. So it could be anywhere from hotels to front of the house being a hostess, or it could be in the kitchen.
I would say this made me college and career ready because not only do you know what you need to know about a kitchen in here or learn what you need to learn, but you also, like, you're with a team.
There's a good look from our famous center field camera. As Cadence Hayes from Mortimer Jordan will take her final warm-up toss. In fact, she has already done that. Stepping to the plate will be the 8th grader, Presley Pearsall.
Definitely made an impact. Has had some really good at-bats. Has gotten on base. Had some time playing in the infield at second. You can see the entire Mortimer Jordan infield playing up. See if
Especially
she's
Maddie Weldon. Right back to the pitcher. Hayes throws over to McConnell. One quick out for Gardendale here in the home half of the 6th.
Yeah, for Mortimer Jordan, you know, when you're playing down, you definitely want to be able to get out of this as quickly as possible to make sure Gardendale doesn't add any extra insurance, but just one out at a time here. And to be able to try to get some runs, you're going to have a good bulk of your lineup coming up in the top of the 7th, so one out at a time.
Took a little off and bounced in front of the plate. It'll be 1-0. Cheyenne Talley singled and scored earlier. She is 1 for 2, having a ground out to guess where. Well, that's the other shortstop. I guess
it's been hit.
Crockett's playing both ways.
You know what? But, I mean, a lot of the balls have been placed there tonight. It's been a really big gap. You can just see, like, by the way that they're playing the outfield and, you know, the way that they're pinching in at short in the infield.
Tried to frame outside 2-1.
Thought about it.
Talley's just a junior. Sharply hit. Hayes throws over. McConnell digs it. 1 out, 2 outs.
Yeah, really good release from the ball to be able to catch, throw, get that. Even though it was a little down, but really good stretch, though, from McConnell to be able to get that second out at the inning.
That'll bring up a left fielder, Kaylee Vance. She is 1 for 1 with a run scored and a single. Bats from the left side. Walked up to slap. That pitch was out of the zone. Checks the ump. Ready for play. Hayes. That's the strike. He has a little bit of a delay on some of these. But that was at the letters and across the plate. So it's 1-1 with 2 out. Hayes trying to make short work of the Lady Rockets here. Right back to Hayes. Over to McConnell. 1, 2, 3 real quick. We go to the top half of the 7th, and it's time for Mortimer Jordan to pour it on Jeff Coed TV.
I've always had the love for dealing with robotics and technology. We did sketches on Autodesk Inventor, created all types of things. We 3D printed.
A lot of different engineering students, whenever they first get to college, there's 50 or 60 different branches of engineering. So I try and get some of the biggest ones, so like give them a taste of civil engineering, mechanical, electrical, computer science, or like computer software programming.
Well, we're back in Gardendale, and there you see 1-3. Emma Deck, the senior, has been just shy of spectacular, allowing just the 1 run, and that was a solo shot by Russell, who she's going to get a chance to face. But we have a pinch hitter here as A.K. Wangard. This is just a 7th grader.
I think it's incredible when you have your middle school kids being able to get some varsity time. Not only are you building for the future, but it's an incredible opportunity for these youngsters to see some varsity
There's
time.
a shot to left coming on. Oh, got behind Vance. Digging for second is Vanguard. Stand-up double. I don't know, single and a double, a single and an error.
Mm-hmm.
Big round of applause for our main man. Yes.
That's how you start.
Jake returns from
Mhm.
repairing center field.
But that's how you play with urgency here. Your back's up against the wall. You have one more opportunity. You already have a runner in good base position with a lot of speed.
Seventh grader is at second. And now Deck gets to face Talon Russell, who hit a bomb off our camera in center field. Just an inning ago. So try and rally here in the top of the seventh. They've got to have it. Ground ball. Crockett grabs, throws. Nice dig, but didn't come up with it. Zoe Caulfield coming around to score is Vanguard. And going to second on the, well, you score the error, whether it's 6 or 3.
You can just see Chasson just coming out to speak to Deck, just, hey, in her infield, hey, we got 3 outs and then we can end this thing. But I'm really liking how Mortimer Jordan, I mean, they're playing like they're not down, right? They've been playing very consistent, attacking each at bat, and you can see right now it's starting to pay off, that aggressiveness at the plate. And just, again, really good base running, really solid base running, putting a lot of pressure on Gardendale's infield. The game's might be in the top of the 7th, but it's not over yet.
No, still nobody out. Runner in scoring position, and they're back to the top of the order. The leadoff hitter, that's Harper Pridmore, who has singled and grounded to short twice. She slaps it. That is fair. Just inside the line down in left. Runner advances to third, so they're at the corner as the Blue Devils are rallying.
You got some momentum here.
Let me say something real quick. Kaylee Vance in left almost looked like she knew where that ball was going, where she fielded it.
Yeah, she was able to quickly get to it.
So Vanguard is now at first. Pridmore, I should say. Vanguard has moved to third in her pinch hitting role. And Emma McConnell will step up. She is 1 for 2, 1 for 3. Fly ball, right field. Sanders gives charge, makes the catch, and then it comes out of the glove. Here comes another Blue Devil as Vanguard scores. Runners at first and second, still nobody out.
Wow, just nice place ball. Looks like you're going to be able to get it. Sometimes you have to be able to put that loose hand on top of the glove to secure that ball so it doesn't fall out, but her momentum was a little too much. Now it looks like we're going to have a pitching. We're going to have a pitching change here?
Yeah, well, Deck has been far from roughed up in this game until now. She just gave up the solo shot. But we had a 5-1 game, and now it's 5-3. The Lady Blue Devils are charging. Still with a chance to score. Wow,
change of events here.
Yeah, that's A.J. Robertson, who is just, boy, she is a lefty. And I want you to take a look at her warm-ups and what the clock is on. This 8th grader can hum it.
Yeah. We were told, though, there's an opportunity that we are going to see her get some action here.
Right.
Despite the score, despite the situation. They like to call her JoJo or AJ. Is it going to be... What a cool situation, what a cool opportunity for a middle schooler to possibly get her team out of a jam when another team has all the momentum as they possibly can, coming in hot. Opportunity to end this one.
There's a look at AJ. Or you say JoJo as well?
Yeah, they also call her JoJo.
Step into the box. The number 3 hitter. Tillette. Holds back. 1-0. Nope, that was a call strike outside.
I don't know about that one. I thought that was I thought that was on the outside.
Well, I called it that way, but I'm not behind the plate. Here's the 0-1. Boy, what a cut she had. Gillette was trying to put them in the lead.
You see her coach just telling her, settle down, find your pitch. That was a really good cut. Just try to get at least part of that ball.
Jumping in front of the hitter, though. Here's the 0-2. That one's low. It's 1-2. Quick snap throw from Charlie Chason from behind the plate. And, sometimes you do that to gain their attention. Sometimes you do it just to try and give them a little bit more momentum. Her pitches don't need much because the lefty brings it. Oh, not that time. Wow. Is that an 8th grader?
That's an 8th grader.
That's the best pitch I think we've seen all night.
Wow.
Shoot.
That was sick.
And that's against their, 1 for 3, now 1 for 4. But Tillette's one of their better hitters.
Uh-huh.
That one misses.
You can see just Gardendale fans cheering her on. Yeah, 2 on, though.
There's a fly ball, center field. Coming in is Morrell. Then she turns around, drifts back, makes the catch. No advance runners, 2 out.
That's a big out right there for
Pretty well
Morrell.
hit,
Big out. That was a beautiful hit ball.
Morrell comes with a lot of room out there. All right. That'll bring up maybe one of the best hitters in their lineup is Tatum Hayes. Ball. And just to give you your numbers, she's going to Gardner-Webb, first of all. She's a senior third baseman. Has played all 5 years, 6 home runs, and a .376 average. Now that's a strike. It's 1-1. Well, Mortimer Jordan has certainly put a charge into this one. There's 2 on, but 2 out. And a 1-1 pitch coming to Hayes. 2-1. Pretty calm, cool, and collected for an 8th grader. I should probably just stop saying that for a softball player. Oh, Frozer.
Wow. You can see that not really liking coach is going to come.
Yep. That's Stephen Manning, who wants to really just kind of calm her down, right?
That's a sign of a good coach right there, just being able to take the time. Hey, don't let that outside noise. There's a lot of things going on right now. It's just you in that pitch. That is it. Settling her down, telling her what he sees right now.
Oh, it's good. Good softball here, Ariel. It's a good one to end up on, huh?
It is. It's been a fun one. First game we did was fun. Every game we've done is fun.
Yeah, we've had a few that were lopsided, and but that's okay. They still get their due.
Yeah.
You know, what Jeff Coed TV does, and John Holson and John Rocket and Kenneth Smith, they just
fantastic crew.
Put this thing together. And that's not even mentioning our cameramen, producers, and all that. They do a great job. It's 2-2. Oh, she pulled a string and loved it. Wow. And Gardendale is celebrating along the first base line, as well they should. Mortimer Jordan put a charge into it. Scored 2 in the top of the 7th, but not enough as the homestanding Rockets. God, what a great pitch. And that's A.J. Robertson. Yep, the 8th grader. Way to go, JoJo. Was she pumped or what? Mortimer Jordan, just a little underneath it. I love the reaction from A.J. Robertson as Gardendale will win this one on Jeff Coed TV. The final score of 5-3 and a really good well played softball game. And I will double check my scorecard. But I think there were a couple of hit by pitches. There's the circle. Love this. Both teams. But I don't have a walk in this game. That's incredible for softball, baseball, t-ball. I guess you can't walk. Can't walk in t-ball. All right. Ariel has left the booth, and she is now along the first base dugout, and she'll get a chance to catch up with head coach Kendall White. First, she's going to talk to players. I can see her directing traffic. I think first thing she did was congratulate Emma Deck, the winning pitcher. And we'll get to more of the post-game celebration after this on Jeffco Ed TV.
This is Gardendale High School, where it's always a great day to be a Rocket. The Gardendale Rockets are Jeffco Ed strong.
There you see the famous center field camera shot. It was tattooed just a couple of innings ago by a home run off the bat of the freshman Taylon Russell. And let's go down near the first base as we see Coach White and Ariel. Take it away.
Coach, first of all, congratulations. 150 wins here at Gardendale High School. What did this win mean to you guys tonight, despite Mortimer Jordan putting a push at the end?
Yeah, so it's a rivalry game. Everybody knows that. And we've kind of hit a patch where it's been kind of hard, but we pushed through, and I'm really proud of our girls. They really competed tonight, and I'm super
150 dash.
I'm super happy and cold now, but I'm really, really proud of them.
I mean, you guys, inside and out, played really well defensively. But I have to talk about the 8th grader coming in. How was JoJo stunning in the circle tonight?
Oh, she's just dynamic for us. She's a stud, and she's a part of our staff, and she helps and she balances things out for us, and couldn't be proud of her. There's a lot of guts right there to come in. That last kid right there, Tatum Hayes, she's a baller. So she came in, did her job. Really proud.
How does a win like this help set you guys for what you guys want to do in the postseason?
I think confidence. I think that it shows them that they can play a complete game. And compete and play hard, and that we have a really good team when we stay together and we're connected.
Coach, congratulations. Go get Giant. I bet you that felt good.
It did. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you, guys. Thanks.
Thank you, Ariel Schaefer. Appreciate it. Loved working with you this year and this crew. And there come the little girls that started the game. So that's all very, very cool. And sweet home win for Gardendale. They're headed for postseason, as I'm certain Mortimer Jordan is as well, as they came back and really made this a ball game. So the final score, once again, Gardendale wins it 5-3, and we appreciate everybody watching throughout the year on Jeffco Ed TV, and particularly this outstanding crew that has showed on and showed out with their shots, their sound, their production in these Jeffco Ed TV games, and I've enjoyed it too. Matt Coulter for our entire Jeffco Ed TV crew, have a wonderful evening, and have a blessed summer.